go from here? Maybe we face our fears. The path ahead's so unclear for us, but we trust. I don't want to let anything get in between us two. If you go, I lose. I'd spend the rest of my days running back to you.
Yes, good start. Managed to pause the track just for a split second. Already with the microphone lead. And sorry, a couple of minutes late starting today, because just as I went to plug the USB in, I realised that I'd left it at home. So I had to do a quick drive home. Luckily, don't live too far away. So big up everyone, welcome to podcast number 41 with me, Steve BCee. As I say every week, if you're listening on SoundCloud or Mixcloud, please do come and join us on a Saturday afternoon if you can at 2 p.m. on YouTube/Spearhead Records Ltd. Or the Facebook page, because it doesn't translate as well. This is all about audience participation, interaction, playing some stuff you want to hear, playing some stuff you don't know exists, playing some stuff maybe you don't want to hear. But that's how we do it. 41 odd weeks worth with this format. And still going strong. This one, of course, Holy Ground, came out yesterday. This is the liquid mix. Ember and Scott Haining, Charlotte Haining's brother, on vocals. I will update the playlist as we go along. The playlist link is in the chat. Welcome, let's do this.
So know your worth. Stay alert. Choose your side, stand firm, hold your turf. Stay alert. Eyes peeled, open up, observe. Stay alert. Protect your heart and the breaths that you've earned. Yeah, I'm trying to stay alive, ducking while I dive, trying to find that enter prize. Ain't no starship escape, give me planetary heights. So I keep my eyes peeled for them demons in disguise. I ain't trying to save myself, man, I'm trying to save lives. If you follow my crumbs, there's a trail to the light. The vigilant vigilante, it's all between the lines. Stay alert, listen up, if you search you will find. Stay alert, good and evil are fighting, so know your worth. Stay alert, choose your side, stand firm, hold your turf. Stay alert, eyes peeled, open up, observe. Stay alert, protect your heart and the breaths that you've earned. Game face, war face strategies. I'm no philanthropist, but I know pain and agony. I know the ups and downs and life's casualties. Missing pieces to the puzzle, that's reality. We're all lost, trying to find a space tangle free. No longer puppets on the string, allow the fantasies. What your eyes can see can leave you panicky. Find me camouflaged up in the canopy. Stay alert, good and evil are fighting, so know your worth. Stay alert, choose your side, stand firm, hold your turf. Stay alert, eyes peeled, open up, observe. Stay alert, protect your heart and the breaths that you've earned. Boy, it's all up inside the team.
Well, that last one then was, of course, Stay Alert, Game Face by Whiny and Inja. Of course, encapsulating one of Boris Johnson's early lockdown slogans, Stay Alert. You see COVID coming towards you, hide in a bush or something like that. Never quite understood that one. So, picking up on the chat then straight away. Oh, by the way, the one playing now is forthcoming on DPR's debut EP, coming on Future Retro soon, available to pre-order. It's called Without Your Love. I'm so dubious to go through the chat and name check, because this week you may have seen this t-shirt being advertised online. Nicky Black Markets, everything's always the wrong way around. Everything, History of Drum and Bass top, and the controversy. Oh my days, people mentioning about who's, if you can't see, it is basically a list of names. Now, I got one of these because, again, I've got to look at it this way around. Somebody called Bailey B is on here, followed by a DJ called C. I guess it's meant to be BCee. There's a couple of mistakes. I got one of these because I thought, why not? Support the cause, and 90% of my wardrobe is Spearhead Records merch, so it's nice to have something different. But oh my days, this person should have been mentioned, that person should have been mentioned. I mean, you can only fit so many in there, it's quite small to read anyway. And I can relate to this because even when I name check, I always miss somebody, and I have been called out for it. Do you know what? We'll have a go. Big up the Cob Dobbler, Shady, Wayne Exuberant, Stuart Aubrey, Stephen Wicks, Martin Hatt, Tim Hewitt, Cab 1080, Oscar Mellis, MC Cordy Kep, Arthur Radendick, Adam Show, Nick House. Good to see some regulars in the place. Rob Filler, DPR. Yes, Dan DPR. Chris from Cambridge, Chris Newell, Tim Lucas, loads of names I recognise. Great to have you all with us. Edward Rodriguez, Teresa Dower, Natalie Hooper. Big the heck up. Sam. Can't pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with this. You know that if you watch this every week. Anyway. I don't know where I was going with that. Just big up, great to have you all here. Oh, I know what I was going to say. First track, of course, Ember, Holy Ground, came out on Friday. Wasn't the only release from Ember due Friday, due to have their first baby too. And I heard from him this morning, and not yet. But as Ember's not in the chat, I mean, he was at home last night writing tunes because he's not allowed in the hospital. But yeah, he's no baby yet. But very soon. I'm trying to remember what else I saw you asking me in the chat. One of these t-shirts is, I'll put the link up in a minute, I'll find it for you. This one then, of course, came out the other week on D&B Arena. It's called A Great Scorer from me. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Somebody asked about the time. The time change has put me in your country TV man at 8 instead of 7. I'm afraid our clocks change next Saturday, so one more and then we'll be back to the old time.
Or lost, but how you played the game.
I've messaged Ember telling him we want to know. If there's any news, I'll let you know.
How you played the game. He'll ask not if you won or lost, but how you played the game.
We have an announcement, people. They have a baby. They have a baby. I have heard back. And he said, announce it. Hold on. Oh, Darcy Eloise Wilson, £7, 8.
How you played.
And I assume with the name Darcy that this is a baby girl. Although you never know with Ember. Big up. is in the chat. Dave Ember, are you in hospital watching the podcast at the birth of your own child? You're a nutcase. Get off the podcast.
To write against your name. Feel as not if you won, but how you played the game.
Close your eyes and count to 3. You're running, but you can't catch me, yeah. You close your eyes and count to 3, yeah. You're running, but you can't catch me. I am blurred lights, I am shifting shadows. Close your eyes and count to 3. I am blurred lights, I am shifting shadows. You're running but you can't catch me. I am blurred lights, I am shifting shadows. Close your eyes and count to 3. I am blurred lights, I am shifting shadows. You're running but you can't catch me. 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 I'm flying over cities undone, tunnels through the walls of my heart. I'm flying over cities undone, tunnels through the wall of my heart. Oh, running but you can't catch me. Oh, I'm running but you can't catch me. Oh, I'm running but you can't catch me. I don't want to, I want to, I want you to catch me. You're running but you can't catch me.
This one's called Can't Catch Me, featuring Ben Schemmel. It was written here in this studio, most of it, by Air Shots when he came down for a few days. And yeah, really underrated tune. It's on Spearhead 100 and also on his EP on Future Retro. Amazing tune.
You're running but you can't catch me. You're running but you can't catch me. Yeah. You're running but you can't catch me. You're running but you can't catch me. Oh, running but you can't catch me. Oh, I'm running but you can't catch me. Oh, I'm running but you can't catch me. I don't want to, I want to, I want you to catch me.
I know that Leon, aka Air Shots, has been working on quite a lot of stuff in lockdown, so hopefully we'll have some brand new music from him soon. The Which Way EP is out now on Future Retro. Just to answer a couple of questions from the chat then. Somebody said, am I booked for anything in the summer in London? I mean, who knows if we're even going to have gigs in the summer in London. I know there's this June the 21st date been floated around, but I don't believe it myself, unfortunately, especially now the vaccines have been delayed for a month for the younger age group, but we will see. And also, I don't really know what I'm booked for. I'm meant to be going to New Zealand in May, but even that is up in the air because the visa process has suddenly got a lot harder. This week I had to do had to write like an essay basically of why I should be booked and why I've got more skills than them booking a local New Zealand artist. So we'll see. It might not happen. I really kind of need it to. because I need the money. I did say to my agent Chris, aka Blue Martin, no pressure, but you may make a family homeless if you don't pull this off. I like to give him some motivation. So I'm not sure about London shows. There is a provisional date for a Spearhead show in London in October, but we'll see. Of course, if we know it's happening, I'll be blasting it out everywhere. I'm also booked to play at another event around the same time in London. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to announce it. Big up No Use for Anger, who says he buys a lot of the vinyl. Lots of love to me on the tunes and the quality of your pressing. Thank you very much, mate. This one then is Closer, featuring Lottie Woodward, changing faces on the controls. Chris from Cambridge, if I can do a Palgrave Village Hall gig, I can literally see it from the window. I will. I just want to still be able to live in the village afterwards, so it will have to be quite a discreet affair. But if we can do it, we're going to do it. And Mike and Charlotte are up for coming down for that as well. I did, by the way, put a link in the chat a minute ago. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it there. If you want to buy one of these Bass Boutique t-shirts, I'll repost it. I mean, I bought this one. They didn't send it to me for nothing. I just thought, show some love. I'd rather you just buy some Spearhead ones, but it's pretty cool. Right, this one coming in then, it's called Reaching Dawn. It features Victoria Voss. It's out now, it's by Fred V, brand new on Hospital. On a serious note, if we don't do something at Palgrave Village Hall, which I would like to do, I'm not sure if it will be possible or not. I am going to try and do something within the vicinity of where I live for like 50 of us, just to settle back in and do something cool where we can all chat and stuff as well.
just reaching down before the silence. We had it all. Take me right
Big up Fred V. Hopefully see you soon, Fred. We'll see.
I'm not your dog.
Right, I played a version of this last week. This is forthcoming, Spearhead.
Not the one.
Coincidentally, got a couple of releases, like the Ember one yesterday had 2 versions.
I'll play the
This is the same. This is not the one by, not Fred V, Benny V. Yeah, I had to check then just because it seemed weird. Fred V, Benny V. Perhaps that's subconsciously why I played it. This is Benny V and Deploy, not the one. Forthcoming Spearhead, and this is Deploy's own remix. It's up for pre-order on the Spearhead Bandcamp page. Emily Mack is on the vocals, unfeatured by her request, but still, what a vocal. If you like the hat, by the way, these have just restocked at spearheadrecords.co.uk, hence I thought I'd give you a little look. Look at that wig under there, proper flexi fits, represent one round your garden.
So take it.
Teresa says, did you order a test press in vinyl? I can't remember all the orders. If you email me, I'll have a look straight after the show. But if you're talking about that track, it's not coming out on vinyl at the moment, so no. This is called Reflection. It's by Shadows. It's part of the Reflection EP. And the writing's too small for me to see which label it's on. I badly need to get my eyes tested. I keep holding my phone like this. I know I'm like in my mid-40s now, but still. I've got a friend actually who watches this sometimes. Big up, Vic, if you're watching. Who's an eye surgeon, and he did. Somebody just said to me, about getting bionic eyes. He has offered to give me new lenses if I need them. I mean, I never thought this is something that actually happened a while back. He sees my mother-in-law, her eyes, and I never thought I would end up watching a man that I met in a nightclub injecting a needle into my mother-in-law's eyeball. But that happened. It was in a hospital, not in a club. Laser surgery, apparently, don't bother with it. It's old school. It's all about actual new artificial lenses now. If you want to hook up, let me know. But it ain't cheap. Okay, this one's out now. This one's called The Maker. It's by Willem and Alpha Rhythm, and it's out on Hospital. Teresa mentioning test pressings. Did you get a Hitting Target Series 3 one? They're all sitting right next to me, ready to pack after this show. So if you did, you'll get a dispatch notification then. I have to say, they sold out in under a minute. I put them online and they literally went like that. So well done. Got to give a shout out to George Hurrell for the graphics behind me, as always. Been using these for a minute now. I'm going to try and twist his arm with some money. Get some fresh ones on the go soon, as we've got a little while to go with these yet. Yes, Willem.
God knows I don't believe religion never gave me peace. In my youth I was exploring everything, but when I finally felt the breeze, the world is everything we need. An epiphany, but one not heaven sent.
The freshest air, I'm trying to breathe. I'm done with staring at the ceiling. Thought they cared, it was misleading. Yell it with your chest. I'm seeing leaves fall off the trees, regenerate and grow in peace. I send this message overseas, I hope you see the sense.
We told, we all need to lean on each other. Sometimes it's harder on a solo. Whoa. So many people leave their woes ignored. It's so unhealthy to have these skeletons in mental stores. It's like you can't even have open doors. I'm written but the people stay the course. We
This is forthcoming on Deggs' mixtape Spray Out 2. That's called Can We Talk. It also features New Tone on production and Dusky on vocals.
So many people leave their woes ignored. It's so unhealthy to have these skeletons in mental stores. It's like you can't even have open doors. I'm written but the people stay the course.
Stay the course, an invasion of force. A manufactured boundary, man up is the way we were taught. A complex organ that some folks are afraid to explore. Or can you find your purpose when you never stray far from the shore? I felt I came correct, but life don't always pan out right. It's only through my ignorance I never saw with open eyes. Was cycling this apathy, wondering why some friends have died. What did I do to earn this spot? Don't even know what that implies. So with that in mind, the blessing that we have is life. Turning chapters on a script that I can't even analyze. Elaborate your paradise. I'm quite familiar with pouring out my heart to feel satisfied.
Don't stand alone, it's a connected world, there's ways and means to get by. Even those of us with the coldest hearts need stimulus to feel life. So I implore you to please try. Don't shame yourself if you cry, just reach out to your people. Never wait for a sign.
We told, we all need to lean on each other. Sometimes it's harder on a solo. Whoa. So many people leave their woes ignored. It's so unhealthy to have these skeletons in mental stores. It's like you can't even have open doors. I'm written but the people stay the course.
I get sent so much stuff through at the moment. It takes half the week just to go through it and check it out. It's good fun, but today I got something weird turned up at the office in the post. Jimmy Choo perfume for me to sample called I Want Chew. So cheers. Thought we'd have a live review. I know you can't smell it, but it smells like a fruit bowl. Oh, I shouldn't have done so many squirts. If I suddenly drop down, it's okay, man. Andy is going to ask me why I smell of someone else's perfume when I get back. At least I've got evidence of where I am. This is called Everlasting. It's brand new Technomatic, forthcoming on their own label. Big up Natalie Hooper for joining us, even though I didn't sign her husband's track. It was a good tune. I'm just an arse when it comes to signing stuff. And honestly, I mean, in excess of 50 flipping tracks a week come in. So, yeah. Took me about 10 years. And that was posting CDs. It's easier now, at least. But also, that's why Spearhead Records was launched. No other label wanted to take my stuff. So, you know. This one coming in is out now. It's called Obsidian. It features Natalie Wood on the vocals, and it is by Polaris. And what a tune it is. I always try and hold out till 3 o'clock for a little half-time drink, but that perfume, it's got it in my throat. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Enjoy this one.
Find a way to let you go.
Big up Dynamite MC on this one. This is some fruits of our lockdown experience. It's run by me and Dinah. Out now on Drum and Bass Arena. You know, I'm going to do a very rare rewind on this one because I want to just give a special shout out to the H-Bomb Hunter Hall who messaged me earlier today and asked me for this tune. Big up, mate. I know you watch most weeks and I really appreciate it. Big shout to your mum and dad, Matt and Zoe as well. I hope you are all good. So this one's for you, mate. I didn't even have this track. I had to buy it from Beatport, which is fine. Support the cause. Just for you, mate. So big up Hunter Hall. Hopefully see you soon. I actually met Hunter for the first time in Fabric.
It's getting dark. Night's getting darker.
He hadn't snuck in. My kids were with me too. I had an amazing rave called Big Fish, Little Fish. Room 3 of Fabric was turned into a buggy park. There were candy floss machines. It was awesome. Hopefully do it again.
Your day's getting dark, night's getting darker. Your day's getting dark, night's getting darker, 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 darker. From the dangers in the street, parasites and bad energies I just can't keep. I play my position and stay in my lane. I see the demons at my gate, but they're way too late. Times are changing, moving in a different direction. All we gotta do is keep on moving with objection. Gotta keep your faith and gotta keep your faith strong. Cause anything can happen when that faith is gone.
Yes, big up Break, big up MCGQ. The bass on this is off the flipping chart.
night's getting darker.
So yeah, like I mentioned to somebody who asked about the test pressings, I've got all 10 there ready to ship. I'm going to pack them up after the show today. It absolutely stinks in here of Jimmy Choo perfume now, mixed with, like, I glossed one of the doors a few days ago and it still stinks of that. So I think I'm going to spray a little bit of this on every test pressing. So enjoy. Right, coming up next, this is called Best Kind of Love. It's by Cleeks and it's from the Cleeks Got Dubs Volume 3 EP.
Your day's getting,
and I thought it was pretty cool.
It's getting darker.
Hope doing that doesn't actually like melt a piece of the vinyl or something. Sorry. Best Kind of Love's Cleek Stubbs Volume 3 coming out very soon. And out next week on Spearhead Records is the debut Spearhead release from the legend that is Sweet Pea. This is the title track featuring Shady Novell. It's called Undercover from the Undercover EP. You can pre-order this, bandcamp.com. And it'll be everywhere, Spotify and everywhere else next Friday, so do add it to your playlists. Oh, and I can't believe I forgot this and nearly didn't tell you about it. I need to be shouting this everywhere. On Sunday night, tomorrow night, at 8 p.m, on Facebook, at Spearhead Facebook and YouTube, and WWD&B Show YouTube page, I pre-recorded a 2-hour set. If you don't want to hear me talking, perfect, go there. I had no plan of what I was going to play, just like a proper rinse out for 2 hours. I'll be in the chat tomorrow night somewhere from 8 till 10. So do come and join me. I will stick the links up on my socials tomorrow as well. But yeah, do come and join me 8 till 10 tomorrow night for just a proper rinse out. Apologies TV man, I have no idea what time that will be in other places, but it's 8 p.m. UK time and it's currently 10 past 3 UK time here, so you can hopefully work it out from there. So there's been a lot of love for this EP so far. Undercover EP from Sweet Pea, 4-tracker coming out next Friday. She has already started work on EP number 2. Track number 1 is done. I'll play it on here very soon. So I think we should have a little moment to celebrate Ember and big him up for the birth of his first child, his daughter, whose name I've already forgotten, and I don't want to guess it. Darcy Eloise Wilson, big up. Born today. So we're going to play 3 Ember tracks back to back. 2 of them absolutely brand new. You heard this last week. This is Mirrors She'll be unfeatured at her request, but it's Zara Kershaw on the vocals. His brand new Ember will be his next single. And of course, yesterday, Holy Ground came out featuring Scott Haining from Ember. Do add that to your playlist and stream it as well.
Calling out, calling out. Been growing out the ground. The seeds are pouring out, pouring out. Stretch out our limbs and then breathe in. Oh, let me hold on to the feeling more. So we count up our flaws and then leave them. There's something more I've been needing. Look in the mirror, there's a guy. To get right back to the point, you changed to someone else. If only you could see yourself, but you never noticed that nothing was broken, but you crave for something else. If only you could see yourself. If only you could see yourself. If only you could see yourself, but you never noticed that nothing was broken, but you crave for something else. If only you could see yourself. 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 I think we're treading water,
Mirrors then featuring Zara Kershaw.
holding
I know I'm talking over the middle of it because it's not out until the middle of May.
for the surface to come a bit.
But big up Dave Wilson, again, an artist that has only gone solo since COVID kicked in. Not had a chance to even play in a club yet under that alias.
Wrap up our thoughts.
Not too shabby, I think.
Oh, can you hold him? Can you keep it up? You stare back at me and I see it. There's something more you've been needing. Look in the mirror, there's a guy. To get right back to the point, you changed to someone else. If only you could see yourself, but you never noticed that nothing was broken, but you crave for something else. If only you could see yourself. If only you could see yourself. If only you could see yourself, but you never noticed that nothing was broken, but you crave for something else. If only you could see yourself. 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 If only you could see yourself.
So absolutely brand new then. I've only played it once before on here. We will play 3 in a row just to big him up, because what a fantastic day. So we're going to rewind then back to the first ever Ember release. It ain't too bad when for your first release you can get this man, one of the hardest working men in the scene, on vocals. This is Move Steady, featuring of course the legendary Delroy Pottinger, aka DRS. Big up, Del.
Too
heavy, move steady while I'm learning to fall. I moved heaven forever while we're yearning to soar. We keep searching and learning while we race against the sun. I moved heaven forever while we're yearning to soar. I moved my heaven to the safest place you'll never find. Secretly jealous, she was never mine, never mine. Maybe she's always true and never lies. Yeah, maybe she's always true and never lies. Yeah, I moved my heaven to the safest place you'll never find. Secretly jealous, she was never mine, never mine. Maybe she's always true and never lies. Yeah, maybe she's always true and never lies. Too heavy, move steady while I'm learning to fall. I moved heaven forever while we're yearning to soar. We keep searching and learning while we race against the sun. I moved heaven forever while we're yearning to soar. While I feel myself become the things that you despise, like a nightmare reoccurring but with open eyes. I know everything you're planning but I act surprised, we're too busy shouting when it's action time. While I feel myself become the things that you despise, like a nightmare reoccurring but with open eyes. I know everything you're planning but I act surprised, we're too busy shouting when it's action time. Too heavy. Too heavy, move steady while I'm learning to fall. I moved heaven forever while we're yearning to soar. We keep searching and learning while we race against the sun. I moved heaven forever while we're yearning to soar and learning.
As Ember, we have got Serve, who has emerged from Dexel, going their separate ways production wise, and he's got a release out in a couple of weeks too. I've been playing that one, and we'll play some more from that next week. First of all, I'm going to play you an absolute Ember exclusive. This isn't going to be out till about June, but I'll tell you exactly when it's going to be out. Not going to be out till August, so now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't play it. I'll play it anyway. You're not going to be able to get hold of it until August, but do you know what? It's worth the wait. This features the vocals of KSR, and it could be his best track yet. I'm going to be talking over it a bit because it's not out till August. Let's see what you think to this. Big up Ember and family.
Hurting, savage, feeling like I'm lost in panic. Is it my dream? I'm a static. Feel as though I'm lost within your soul. Feel as though I'm lost within your soul. Feel as though I'm lost within your soul. Played by your foolish games more than once. It's hard to blame it on you. On you. I'ma just ride this road till I can't find no more road to
I mean, I don't know about you, but I think the boys done good. KSR as well, smashing that vocal. Such an amazing vocalist. I have also recorded something with him and hope to do more, because what a G.
Hurting, savage, feeling like I'm lost in panic. Is it much?
Yeah, a while to wait for this one, I'm afraid, but it will be worth it.
Within your soul, feel as though I'm lost within your soul. Feel as though I'm lost within your soul.
Bit of a classic then from DJ A-Sides, who got stuck in New Zealand when COVID kicked in. He's still out there. Pretty sure he could have come home, but why would you? Big up Jay, hope you're good. Chris New, I'm not sure what you mean when you say any chance you can play a little something new from year. You know we all love a BCee dubplate specials. Do you mean for just a new BCee thing? We can probably make that happen if so. Yeah, I think I'd be as stuck as he got if I'd have been out in New Zealand, to be fair. Right, we're going into something brand new. This one is forthcoming Hospital Records. It's by one of my favourites on Hospital, actually. It's by the legend that is Unglued. This features Benny L, so you know it's going to be heavy. And Javon, apologies if I've got that wrong, on vocals. It's called Crusty Rolls. My feedback for this one was almost as good as a Greg's vegan sausage roll. We'll see if that makes the promo. I hope it does.
I think I want this right now. If you take time, see in my eyes, does it look like I'm down crumble, but from 10, soon be over 10. That's where I feel to be right now. That's where I go my focus.
That's pretty heavy. Big up Josh Unglued. Big up Benny L.
Blurred lines, bad time. Think I want this right now. If you take time, see in my eyes, does it look like I'm down crumble, but from 10, soon be over 10. That's where I feel to be right now. That's where I go my focus.
Played this one last week, then it's the next single coming from Monroe, one of my favourites, featuring everybody's favourite vocalist, or one of them at least, the legendary Ruth Royal on the microphone.
I've been drowning in your love. I can't focus on plans I made alone. I've been drowning, it's too much.
been a good lockdown for Ruth in terms of productivity. She is recording like a machine. And it's been great because she's got a real ability to make her voice, make her style fit whatever the track is. We've recorded something brand new, which will be on my next album. An old one from me then. This one's called Count the Stars, excuse me. It originally started off as a remix. So, a friend of mine called Basti from Cologne passed on he lived with the guy from this band called Lingby, and they asked me to do a remix and kind of pretty much only used the vocal, and then it became a BCee versus Lingby release. Count the Stars is taken from my I think it was it was on the first album. Just checking before I show you, it's on this Beat the System, my first ever album. And if you haven't grabbed one yet, I'm not going to open this because somebody will want to buy it, but it's on a double pack red vinyl. The vinyl version's been remastered, the digital hasn't, but the vinyl has. And originally this only had four tracks released on vinyl. So you can grab that, the 10th anniversary edition, out 10 years ago this year. And if you want to order one and add a note with your order, I'll sign pretty much whatever you want in it. Just let me know. Got a few more of those to shift, as you can probably tell. So grab them while you can. Facebook decided to disconnect me on that one. Track of my own on my own label. Thanks, Facebook. Also, even though I'm whitelisted, my own channel is whitelisted on Facebook. Every week they take about 45 minutes out of the podcast audio. And it's usually my own tracks. We can't work it out. Distro aren't sure. Who knows? Anyway. Hence more and more people watching on YouTube. This is out next week as part of Sweet Pea's debut Undercover EP. It's called Kirby's Dreamland. This one then has been about for a while as well. It's another one of mine. Features David Boomer on the vocals and Caliber on the remix. If you ordered one of the Hitting Targets #3 vinyl test pressings, it's on this. And this is part of the Hitting Targets repress series, which again is on the spearheadrecords.bandcamp.com page for pre-order. If you're wondering why I'm putting the test pressings up one at a time and not all four at once like when you can buy the vinyl, it's simply because randomly the pressing plant seem to be just sending them at random times and not doing them all as a block. No idea why. But this is on there. This one came about after having the privilege of getting to have dinner with Caliber, DRS, Marky in Belgium once, and breakfast with Dave Boomer and Mickey Finn. It was a weird breakfast, to say the least, but it was good and productive.
into the light. Future's looking cloudy, want it to be bright. Trials and tribulation, how can we alive? Typical description of the ghetto youth life.
Reality shaped by imposters, cause there's emptiness all in their words. Don't idle worship these narcissists, cause you'll start to go blind in the herd. Social distance away from these mobsters, your attention they do not deserve. Everything that they touch you burn.
It's interesting, seeing all these clout chasers flexing, trying to piggyback on movements, egomaniacs projecting. When the context's so selective, nah, I can't respect it. Paint themselves as saviors, it's so goddamn condescending, especially when they've got no substance. Hypocrites, and to the end, but they lack that self-awareness. It's a highlight of this trend, and yeah, it's clear. They prey on your emotions with their words. If you read between the lines, they're nothing short of saboteurs, yeah.
I think this one's pronounced demagogues. It's forthcoming Solvent, and it's Winslow and Eggs.
The reality shaped by imposters, cause there's emptiness all in their words. Don't idle worship these narcissists, cause you'll start to go blind in the herd. Social distance away from these mobsters, your attention they do not deserve. Everything that they touch you burn.
fakery is possible with strength. They never have no bounds, you know the goal to any length to get attention. Bend the rules to circumvent any need for a discussion, putting logic on the fence, and it's disturbing because human beings are easier to dupe. Now we're locked into the socials and the headlines and the news. Even the strongest of intellects are blinded by this ruse. It's all been engineered and now the demagogues come through. Interesting.
Well, that's enough of that one. Pressed the wrong button. It normally happens once a show, and I don't think it happened last week, so we're doing all right. That's what happens when I lose concentration. I'd seen Kerry Warren say hi from Brecon Beacon, shouldn't be long now for a haircut. And I was just thinking about that. I stopped the wrong one. I'm guessing you mean because we'll be out of have club shows again. Let's hope so. I'll believe it when it happens. This is brand new Monty. It's called Fade, but spelled F4DE. It's from his forthcoming 1985 music EP of the same name. There you go then, some brand new Monty. The whole EP's pretty fine. Forthcoming on Alex Perez's 1985 music label. Well, that's about it. I've got one more tune left. I promised you earlier on, Chris from Cambridge was asking, I promised earlier on some brand new BCee. So I'm going to finish with a BCee dubplate special. Brand new track finished this week. And I'll leave you with that. But until then, thanks again for joining me for the 41st one of these podcasts like this. I think there were a couple more at the start. I didn't start counting straight away, but we've definitely done at least 41. I'll be back with number 42 next week. Tomorrow night on all being well, it will definitely be on WWD&B Show YouTube page, but all being well, if it all goes to plan, Spearhead Facebook page, Spearhead YouTube page as well, from 8 till 10. I will be on there with a pre-recorded set. Big up Gavin Wellham, who's just appeared in the chat from WWD&B Show, so come and join me on there. I'll be posting about that later on, and I'll spam you all tomorrow so that you don't forget. I'll be in the chat somewhere, so do come and say hello. If you want to support me, if you want to support any of the artists, it's easy. Just stick something in a playlist, play one of the tracks on a stream, go to spearheadrecordsbandcamp.com and pre-order or buy something. Go to spearheadrecords.co.uk, where we have got absolutely loads of merchandise you can buy, and just help keep us going until we can do events again. My throat is so dry from spraying that stupid Jimmy Choo perfume in here. It's ridiculous. Confined spaces and all that. Right, I'm going to finish with this one. Hopefully see some of you in the chat tomorrow, the rest of you next week. This is cool. At the moment, working title, Goldbird. It features a voice you're going to recognise straight away. BCee dubplate special. See you all next week.
I'm underneath your spell of love. Can't keep this secret long enough. I've fallen, I'm not getting up. I'm underneath your spell of love. I'm underneath your spell of love. Can't keep this secret long enough.
There you go then, BCee's dubplate special, me, DRS, forthcoming Spearhead Records at some point. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow night in the chat. Next week on here. Big up.